Tibet, certain areas are very lush and things grow very beautifully. Very nice. But many of the areas, very, very common, basic, easy things that we obtain here in Malaysia, people just throw out, like tea, was very difficult to get. In fact, the teas in Tibet had to be imported from China. And it was very expensive, and it comes in bricks. So many people couldn't afford tea. So tea in Tibet was something like wine over here. Wine is much more expensive. And tea was difficult to get. And tea was a staple drink of the Tibetans. So therefore, it was a staple drink and also an attachment of the Tibetans. Like for the English. So tea was a very big attachment. See, if you ask the Tibetans to offer coffee, it's no big deal. They don't like coffee. But if you ask to offer tea, they're like, oh, but I like tea. So when we offer black tea to the protectors, it's better than offering just plain water. So it's nice to offer one of our attachments. And one of our attachments is tea, and tea was something precious in Tibet and was imported and difficult to get. So it was nothing very deep as far as I know. It was more about offering something that was a commodity, hard to come by, to an enlightened being. Why? To cut off our attachments. Okay? And when you offer the black tea to the deity, the black tea is not exactly what you see in front of you. The black tea is consecrated and blessed and turned into nectar. So each time you pour the black tea, you're reciting the verse of the deity. You're invoking them. At the same time, you're pouring it, and you visualize them imbibing or drinking it. So when you visualize them imbibing or drinking it, you make a link with them. You make a link with them. When you make that link, it's a karmic link. It's collecting merit because the deity absorbing it or taking it or partaking of it is an enlightened being. So when an enlightened being partakes of that drink that you've offered free of attachment, that you have offered that's something precious, then you create a very powerful link and forge a very powerful connection. Then right after that, you request him to do an action. So what it is, when you offer black tea, it's an instant connection. It's like getting online with him. And you tell him what you want. Something like that, okay? In Tibet, there might have been a difference. Now you offer whatever from your heart. So to me, black tea is quite cheapskates here because tea is over plentiful. To me, offering milk or beer would be very nice. Or you can even offer Coca-Cola. My point is what is to offer what you like. See, Tibetans like tea. So when we say black tea, it is just a statement for the offering. Actually, we don't call it black tea, we call it Serkym. Serkym is golden drink. So from today, let's change it. Let's not call it black tea, let's call it golden drink. We'll say golden drink is a drink that's purified like gold, produces incredible results. So what we do is you offer whatever you like, hot or cold, up to you. Just make an affinity by the drink. The drink is arising from uncontaminated emptiness. It is enjoying all of samsara without contamination. That's why as a deity of Kala Chakra, we dissolve it into emptiness and it arises as ambrosial nectar that is purified from the 5 substances and 5 meats. From the 5 substances and 5 sacred meats, it arises free of smell, free of contamination. All is empty. From the sphere of incense, sphere of yang, from the rises air, from round fire, from 3 layers of tripod, 3 hymns, bodies of Maha, from the home light rays right there. Air moves, fire flares, all the substances, skull called mountain boy, light rays radiate successfully in 3 letters, they draw forth and absorb the vachas. The letters descend into the skull cup and all mouths. Hong purifies all false color, smell, potentiality. Ah transforms into nectar. Om multiplies and increases it. Oma ah home, Oma ah home. Point. That last 3 verses that I recited is the nature of that nectar. When you open it up, it's not about this, it's not about that. It's about enjoying all of samsara, uncontaminated, free of projectiles and free of wrong view. So the visualization I'm giving you doesn't apply to everybody here. So it's something to be talked about in closed doors because that's Tantra. So for you, you have to do it according to the Kala Chakra Tantra. Purified 5 meats, purified 5 nectars, free of smell, taste, and wrong potentiality. Do you understand? So what it is divine nectar, purified and transformed from everything we say is disgusting. 5 meats and 5 nectars. Do you understand? Those represents the purified energy of the 5 Dhyani Buddhas, which We are trying to transform our 5 passions into that of the 5 Buddha families. So offering that represents that also. There's a lot of meaning, but it's tantric. Okay, a lot of meaning. So just stick to the simplicity. So people here go wah wah ha hum wah. Okay.
How can I explain to my parents, my family, on offering alcohol to the Buddha?
You don't have to explain. Just offer milk.
Oh, okay.
The end. Okay? Easy. So if your parents don't like alcohol to the Buddha, you just offer milk. They don't like milk, offer water. You say, etc., sorry, my parents don't allow alcohol in the house. You're going to have to stick with milk. You don't like it, too bad. So, etc., maybe he's not happy, go to another pub. It's all right. Okay? Etc. doesn't care what you offer from your heart. From your heart, offer whatever. It doesn't have to be this. That's why I said in Tibet, it might have been sacred. Here, you can offer Coca-Cola. Remember I said that earlier? Yes.
The 5 things that we offer, they are called commitment offerings. Why is that?
Just call it sacred offerings. Why? Those items were not easy to get in Tibet. Now it's like, who cares? Those are not very easy, and they're very difficult for people to offer because milk was scarce. Tsamba is many poor monks didn't eat for days. All right? And black tea, as I told you earlier, tea is very rare also. And all those things you offer in those yogurt is very difficult to get. So those are things you offer up to, that is so difficult to get, you offer. It means this is how committed I am to my practice, and I'm trying to cut my attachments. This is the message you're sending, right? So when I was in the monastery in the beginning, I just offered little ones. I didn't have much, I couldn't afford it. Okay, but here we can a lot. And everything except for the alcohol, after the puja, you can take back. The alcohol, dump it. Okay, I don't want people to start saying, oh, but it's blessed alcohol, and you start drinking and have a car accident. No, I don't need that. So alcohol, dump it. Okay, and offerings are not used again for offerings the next day. So what happens is offerings from Setra, split it up, everybody take home, drink it. It's a blessing. It is a blessing. All right, and don't criticize it. Offerings made to the Buddhas, tok, all that, you don't take it back. Oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. That makes me fat, that's good, that's good. Don't criticize. It's considered blessed. Just take it. What you cannot eat, don't eat. Okay, so if they got a lot of pretzels and a lot of salt, you got high blood pressure, don't eat it so you have better meditation. Just don't eat it. And don't criticize. Don't criticize any offerings. Just take it back and share it with people. Okay? Torma offerings are the right ingredients, create the causes for us to gain the actual siddhis or attainments. Why the tormas in actual shape are shaped in such a way that corresponds to our inner channels, the 3 channels. So when we make the tormas, we offer it up. What we're offering is defiled channels. Replace it with enlightened, clear channels. So the channels of the tormas are in the shape of different channels. Like Vajrayagani's torma hirukas are corresponding to the meditational practices. They're actually replicating the channels we meditate inside. People don't know that. People think it's just exotic shapes. It's not.